is it? Is it a bloody city or is it the great and beautiful? Think about it. Come on.
Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody city! It is full of lies and robbery.
Full of lies and robbery.
The prey departeth not.
Right.
The noise of a whip, and the noise of the rattling of the wheels, and of the prancing horses, and of the jumping chariots.
What is this like? This is like the loud music, the ambulance, and all this up and down the street all night. All night. This is Nahum. Traffic. This is Nahum. This city was big, but it was wicked. Nineveh. I'm sorry, Nineveh. This city was wicked. This city was wicked. It was a bloody city. As the scripture says, woe to the bloody city. Full of lies, robbery, murders, deceit. Same thing here in America. Whoa. Go ahead.
Nahum 3:3. The horseman lifteth both. Excuse me. Nahum 3:3. The horseman lifteth up both the bright sword and the glittering spear.
Right.
And there is a multitude slain.
Right.
And a great number of carcasses. And there is none end of their corpses. They stumble upon their corpses.
One big graveyard. America. Just as Nineveh was. One big graveyard. Graveyards is popping up all over the places. They're having a beef now because people are starting to import headstones from China. America's too expensive, huh? Yeah. They're importing headstones from China. There's a beef about that. But why? The Chinese found something to capitalize on. Americans over there, these Negroes, primarily these Negroes killing themselves like water. Yeah, we capitalize on that. Let's get rich off that. Start selling headstones. That's crazy when everybody's now you can capitalize off murder. When they start war, everybody go in and put money and stocks on body bags. Why? Because you need them. It's war. Everybody's and on guns. Everybody capitalizing on blood. This is what America's about. Ammunition, tanks, planes, war, bloody city. Lies, deceit, murderers. So we don't have nothing to do about the desolation of America but preach. That's all we can do. Preach the day of the Lord. Preach. And it's up to you to take the comfort in the word, because as the scripture shows, throughout history, it's been the same over and over again. A nation was up on top. They had the nation of Israel in captivity. They did wickedly. The nation of Israel was taken out of their captivity, brought back to Jerusalem. Lord cast that city down. Same scenario here. Same scenario going to happen to America. You can't get out of it. You can't escape it. All you can do is take comfort in these words. Know that you've been an honest person. Know that you've been truthful in this word. So you get it past in that great and dreadful day. You on?
Nahum 3:4. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot,
right,
the mistress of witchcrafts, that selleth nations through her whoredoms,
Who
and
is this?
families through her witchcrafts.
Who is this? Who is this? Again, it's America. Check it out. Give me this from the second 18:2.
Revelation 18:2. And he cried mightily.
I'm sorry, 17. 17.
17:5?
Pick it up, 17:2.
Revelation 17:2.
Give it to me from one.
All right. Revelation 17:1. And there came one of the seven angels, which had the seven vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore, that sitteth upon many waters.
Right. Bring that back to Nahum right there, what you just read.
Nahum 3:4. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot,
right,
the mistress of witchcrafts, that selleth nations through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcrafts.
Right. This is the same harlot, same whore. The same spirit is on it. This whore though is talking about America, the daughter of Babylon. Here it's talking about Nineveh. Here it's talking about the daughter of Babylon, being who? America. America. Read.
Revelation 18:2. With whom 17:2. With whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and in the inhabitants of the earth. Excuse me, I read that again. With whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication.
Right, the fornication, committed fornication with her, the dividing of idols, the democracy, the lies. The nations have been drunken with her philosophy, with her democracy, all the way around the world. You see them pushing it, democracy, democracy, but yet in America slowly losing democracy. Check it, watch. Pay attention. They pushing it all out around the world. But here, the presidency, he pulling rank, man. He doing things people want to impeach him for. Wiretapping, you know. Or they want to impeach him, saying he's abusing his power. Hey, yeah, taking away democracy. You can't say this no more. You can't say that no more. You can't act this way on a plane. You can't do this. Democracy puts you on freedom. Do what you want. You in America, this democracy, right? But democracy is getting America tore up, bringing problems. What's going on all around the world? Because there's no barometer. When you have democracy, you can go this far. You can do this. You can do that. You can be that. You can do that. But it's destroying you at the same time.
Democracy is bringing America bombs.
Yeah, it's bringing America bombs, right? Muslims with bombs strapped to them. Poisons in the waters. You don't know how it's going to come. Terrors on every side, man. Terrors on every side. Whoredom. Through whoredom. Come on, read.
Revelation 17:3. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast.
Scarlet-covered beast. Meaning who? The man. A man. Gave her power to the man. Who? The Americans. They running this. Scarlet color. Scarlet is red. Red beast. A red beast. Yeah. Christ is showing us this thing through here, man. So the Most High is going to bring desolation upon her. Give it to me. The first verse, right? I want to go back. He said, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. Now the many waters is who? This is how we just proving out who this whore is. Give it to me. Give me that the 15th verse. Because,
Revelation 17:15.
watch me check it out. Read it.
And he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest, there the whore sitteth.
Where?
Where the whore sitteth are peoples, and multitudes, and nations, and tongues.
Right. Now, why did I bring that? Because we make a reference to America being a whore. We make reference to America being a daughter of Babylon. And you may say, how is that? Where do you get that from? Because that's why we went to the 15th verse. Because it says, and he said unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, are people, multitudes, and nations, and tongues. This will make up the whore. This will make up that nation, right? So, you go to Africa. Who's in Africa? Africans. You go to China. Who's in China? You go to Germany. Who's in Germany?
Esau.
You go to the East India. Who's in East India? The Indians. You come to America. Who's in America? Everybody. People. What it says? People, multitudes, nations, and tongues make up the harlot. What I did was just show you around the world, them people that inhabit them lands, that's who's there. You may have got Esau walking through doing research, but he don't live there. But you come to America, you got everybody. You got the China, you got small China, little China. You got little Italy. You got little Jamaica. You got all nations here. Little East India. You know, everybody got their community right here in America. They make up the well-favored harlot that sells nations through her fornications. This is what it's about. Wisdom, man. Locking into it. That's how we know America is the well-favored harlot. That's how we know America is the well-favored harlot. That's how we know desolation is coming. So miserable is she. Miserable is America because they don't know which way to go. They switched up all. The Democrats done took the House. Now Bush got to restructure his situation. Yeah, they don't know which way they're going, man. Hey, if they pull out of Iraq, it's a problem. If they stay in Iraq, it's a problem. What do you do?